It's 7 o'clock. Let's flip in the building. Hey, Money Elms, you ready? Let's go. Welcome to Elm Street, the hottest podcast. And all that cash in Money Elms pockets, it look like thigh pads. He talking trending topics, he ain't no carbon copy. We talking sports, music, and fashion and other options to get us out the hood and keep that paper coming. And I smoke homes, not backwoods, I'm about to blaze an onion. These rappers flexing on the gram and they got fake cheddar. This intro was provided to you by Flip Mayweather. That right. Yeety, yeety. Money Elms, what's up? Yeah. Lil' Flip in the building. Screwed up clip. Welcome to Elm Street.
Yo, what's up? What's up? Welcome to Elm Street. I'm your boy, your host, Money Elms. What is good with y'all, man? What is good, man? It's a hot day today, like it always is out here in Dallas, Texas. But gotta love it. I still gotta love it, man. But, yo, let me go ahead and introduce my guest co-host from the legendary group, Mexodus, Boss Vegas. What's up, boy?
What's up, E-Money?
What is good with you?
E-Money Bags, Il Matador.
What's
man,
up?
welcome to Elm Street, baby, man. It's an honor to be here, baby.
Man, it's a pleasure having you
It's
here,
an
man.
honor, baby. Yes, sir.
Hey, appreciate that, man. Hell yeah, man. So, what you good today? What?
Beautiful, baby. The Lord shines upon me, smiles upon me today, man. I'm blessed, man. Can't complain, brother. How about yourself, man? How you doing? How you living these days? E-Money?
I'm living, man. It's a great day, man. I can't complain, man. You know, woke up breathing today,
Yes,
so
sir.
you know what I mean. Already is a blessed one.
Yes,
So,
sir.
hell yeah, man. Let's go ahead and jump into these trending topics, bro.
Let's do it.
So in
What we
case
got?
you've been under a rock, man, we have R. Kelly, bro.
Ooh,
That just got
Kelly.
smacked in the face with 30.
fuck, bro.
Ouch.
That's crazy, man. I don't know how I feel about that one. 30 years, man. I mean, I haven't really been following up too much on the story. I thought that his trial was done with, so they came back and hit him with a 30 piece.
Well, that's what he got convicted with.
Oh, wow.
And that was just for the first part. You know, he still got other charges that he still got to deal with. But for the first, you know, this fool got 30.
Whoa, man, that's crazy. Yeah, he's done. You know what's funny, bro? I was reading a story. His streams shot up like 200%.
Wow.
Since they read that first verdict. So I don't know, what is that? I mean, is his music gonna be canceled, or what do you think? You think they can cancel R. Kelly's music? Is it cancelable?
I mean, I believe so, but I think,
Really?
I think, you know what? People are still jamming in private.
Of course.
You know, people are not gonna be like all in the open, just jamming into R. Kelly unless you're one of those, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm a jam whatever the fuck I want to jam and turn it up. But other than that, I think mostly everybody is gonna be jamming in private.
Yeah, I could attest to that. I'm kind of like one of those people, like I wouldn't care
Yeah.
what people would think. I'd jam it out because you got to learn how to separate the artist from the person. And the reason I say that is because, let me give you an example. Elvis Presley, he was grooming a 14-year-old girl. We all know her name. I forgot his wife's name. Priscilla Presley. She was 14 when he met her. He groomed her. Everybody knew what was going on. But these certain artists don't get tarnished like R. Kelly. Who's another dude? Jerry Lee Lewis, I believe, Great Balls of Fire.
Yeah.
Another dude, not only was she 14, bro, she was his cousin. So it's crazy. So Hugh Hefner,
Yeah.
bro, they gave that motherfucker a magazine, and he was grooming all them little girls. So, then R. Kelly does what he does, which most of the girls consented. Most of the parents of the girls advocated it and enabled it to happen. Shit, he was probably smashing mom and daughter,
Yeah.
for all we know. But I say that to say this: why do they vilify, people of color? Bill Cosby. You know what I mean? So it's like I have mixed emotions about that, bro, because I guess if R. Kelly would have had a magazine, he'd be free right now. Like Hugh Hefner, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably making a movie about him, praising him. I don't know. What do I know?
No doubt, man. It's just, as a matter of fact, I had Vita on last
Shouts
week,
out Vida Loca. Woo, we go way back, baby.
and she was telling me that she actually had a friend that was one of R. Kelly's little, what is it, concubine?
Concubine, wow.
I was like, dang, I didn't know. I was like, wow, that's crazy to actually know somebody that was there. And I was like, I thought that was a trip right there.
I mean, and I get it. I don't justify all the foul stuff that he's tied to. I don't advocate it. I don't encourage it. I don't glorify it. But I will say this, and he's probably in there because he deserves it. Facts are facts. The videos was out in the late 90s, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He probably deserves what he's getting. But my whole thing is keep the same energy for everybody. Ghislaine Maxwell, whatever her name is, she helped Epstein
Yeah.
groom all these girls, all these teenage girls, bro, 13 years old, uh, over hundreds of them, funneled them to Epstein, and she was also implicated in the molestation, bro. It's all the documents are there. She gets 20 years, 10 years less than R. Kelly, bro, and her crimes were international.
Oh yeah. She was a lot worse than R. Kelly.
Man, keep the same energy for everybody, man. If you're gonna come for somebody, come for everybody. And we're still waiting for that list. You know what I'm saying? She got the list, bro.
Would it ever come out? Who knows?
I don't think so. She'll be dead by next week.
Yeah. So do you jam out to R. Kelly or?
Fuck yeah. I jam out to R. Kelly. What? 12 play? Bump and grind? Dude, I lost my virginity to these songs. I was like 14, 15. They were a musical score to my youth, my teenage youth coming into, my own. Um, oh, man, as a matter of fact, I had a homie, man, that passed away, Daryl. Daryl passed away in 2001, I believe. And there was this song by R. Kelly, I Wish. I know you remember that joint.
Yeah.
I Wish joint. Man, that song got me through a lot. And I had just lost another partner of mine, Marcus Seal, R.I.P. But those jams, see, people don't talk about that, bro. People don't talk about the power of music. So I separate the two.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I jam to R. Kelly. You kidding me? I'm probably one of the ones that made his streams go up. Shit.
Hey, well, shit. At least you're honest. You know what I mean? You just keeping
course,
it real.
man.
Yeah, yeah. So let's go ahead and let's keep it moving, man.
Yes, sir.
So I wanted to. I don't know if you want to touch on that Uvalde, not Uvalde, but San Antonio
No.
with the migrants.
Oh, wow. I remember that.
Yeah,
come
I
on.
believe it was what 53 people that lost their lives. Got stuck in that trailer trying to cross over and abandoned. Well, it wasn't abandoned, and that's what I don't get about the story. Like,
So they caught the drivers, Joe?
apparently there was 4. They're going down. I mean, I don't know where they're waiting for money. I just don't understand why was it just the trailer was just stationary or did it break down? But either way, I mean, it's a sad story, dude.
It sounds about right. I mean, to me, it kind of sounds like maybe they was waiting for a payment, and what I heard was the AC was out.
Wow.
Yeah, so it didn't work. So I mean, think about it from a coyote's perspective. Hey man, where do we got to go from here? Where's the drop off? They must have lost communication somewhere along the way to the drop off spot to collect their money. So to me, it only makes sense that they pulled over while they're trying to figure out the next play. No AC, 130 degrees in in that trailer.
Yeah.
So I mean, that kind of makes more sense to me as far as what happened. But it's fucked up all the way around because if we had better border, policies, immigration policies, if we had better policies, well, maybe our people didn't have to come and sneak over here and die, But we're not gonna get too political. But you feel me?
Yeah.
It's bigger. It's bigger than some criminals trying to smuggle immigrants over here. First of all, again, if the border policies were better, we didn't have to do that. And the corruption in the U.S. perpetuates the corruption in Mexico. But, they're not ready for that convo, bro.
I'm going to have to bring you on a separate to talk about all this other shit. Right. It's a whole new show.
Man.
Hell yeah, man. So, man, over the weekend, there was more mass shootings, man.
Oh, man.
And I believe right before we got on, we talked about it a little bit. So you said it was in Chicago.
Chicago, man. Mass shooting. What's funny? 6 people died, I believe. 12 were injured at the 4th of July parade. Sniper from a rooftop that disguised himself as a woman. Did you check that out? Yeah, bro. He had a wig. The whole getup. He looked like a chick, man. Straight up and down. But he was later identified through his social media. Boom, 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 whatever. They start plastering his name. And then all of a sudden, the FBI, turns out the FBI, the CIA, they had tabs on him, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. But hold on. This is a pattern. Every mass shooter, if you always go back to those stories, it's always, because it comes out, the CIA had tabs on him. He was in their book. He was a red flag. Woo, woo, woo. And he also had been red flagged by other people, teachers, parents. So the CIA had tabs on him, right? Again, it's a pattern with these mass shooters, right? They all fit the same profile. Weirdo-looking kids. They want to make an excuse that they got bullied. They want to make an excuse that it's video games. But to me, it's just like, it's weird, man, because they all fit the same mold. And every time, they knew they were following them. But it's funny because the CIA, the FBI, law enforcement always has tabs on these dudes. Except on the day of the mass shooting. Damn, somebody stopped me when I'm lying.
They said he was he thought about going to Wisconsin and doing another shooting.
Come on, man,
Wow.
He had been red flagged, but nobody does nothing, bro.
So if he didn't get caught, that was his round 2.
Well, he thought about it, so he drove by and thought about it and didn't do it.
And see, not to get too deep into the rabbit hole, MK Ultra, I think these are government plants, bro. Because Chicago has some of the... Okay, think about everything that's at hand here. Think about all the elements that are at hand here. Chicago. Some of the strictest gun laws in the country, right? But yet, people get shot. 30 people a day get shot in Chicago, bro. 30 people a day. Some gangbanging shit. People get killed, shot on every corner in Chicago every day. Nobody ever says nothing. You know what I mean? So that was the narrative with this gun reform. when he strict gun laws, woo woo woo. And so the argument was always, well, Chicago has some of the strictest gun laws, but more people getting shot over there every day. Oh, well, that doesn't fit our agenda, our narrative. We're not going to talk about that. That's just criminals killing criminals. So now they're combining a mass shooting in Chicago. Dude, it just, to me, it just seems so mastermindedly, like some politicians, man, just like, to me, the shooter's a plant. And, I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's crazy how they're just happening all sporadically out of nowhere.
And it always happens around election time, too. It's all about patterns, man. People could tell you what's up. You could read stuff. You could watch videos. But if you study the patterns, that's the best thing, because that's going to tell you the outcome. Mm-hmm. And it's always the same thing with these shooters, bro. Always the same MO. It's always around election time. It's always when certain, parties are in term, you know what I mean? Go back, all the way back to the Aurora shooting. Who was the president back then? You know what I mean? So it's just about connecting the dots. But again, we're not going to go too deep into the rabbit hole today, man.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's just all around just crazy how everything's just happening, going into play.
For real, man.
So I believe there was another mass shooting somewhere else on the exact same day. So the parade that happened, was it the one Highland Park?
Yeah, Chicago, Highland Park. When I first read the headlines, I thought that was Dallas, Highland Park. I was like, damn, but no, it's Highland Park, Chicago.
Okay, because I don't know if I was tripping. I thought I had heard there was a second shooting, but, it could have been some other shit.
I heard it too. I'm trying to find it. I don't know the name of it, but I saw the headline for it.
I don't know if it was...
And you're right, bro. There's a mass shooting, every other week, every other day, it seems like. You know what I mean? Like, that's the normal now.
Yeah, that's the new trend.
Yeah, like, everything trending nowadays, so,
Is it the mass shooter challenge?
Dude.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just crazy to think, man. Like, well, it's funny you say that, not to... but to, it's funny you say that, because it's almost like a copycat game, right? I mean, let's just think on another box, right? Let's climb out of the rabbit hole, and let's just think on another box. It could be a lot of copycat people, bro. I'm gonna be the next motherfucker.
I want to be famous.
Nobody listens to me, man. Yeah. Nobody. I'm ignored, whatnot. My mom won't buy me the new PS5. I'm gonna go shoot somebody. Mm-hmm. Immortalize myself. I mean, that's the only other explanation, that I could think of, because it almost seems like you said, bro, it's trending. What the fuck?
Yep. But yeah, man, that shit is crazy though. All right, man. So, man, we got Boss Vegas with us here today, man, from the legendary group Mexodus out here in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
Baby. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
get familiar.
Give us a little brief history for some of these folks out here that might not know.
Man, first of all, man, the motherfucking almighty MEX, Mexodus. Woo, D-Town's most notorious, dopest, pioneering, trend-setting group. You know what I mean? Set a lot of motions, a lot of trends in motions, man. A lot of things. Yeah, man. 2001.
Before you get started, I bet a lot of people wondering, like, where the fuck the name Mexodus come from?
Mexodus was given to us by one of my partners, man, Gary Davis. R.I.P. Gary.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, brother. This man saw the vision. We couldn't come up with a name. So he was like, he just popped out of his head. I got it, Mexodus. It just sounded dope.
Yeah.
And at that time, we was trying to elevate the whole, Latino scene.
Yeah.
Not to be pigeonholed in a certain box, almost as introducing this whole new Migo rap,
Yeah.
because that's what it was. Trap rapping. We was rapping about trapping. We was rapping about what we was doing. We was rapping about the culture. Mexicans, you can't get more Migo than that. So that's what we was trying to do. We was trying to kind of elevate the whole perspective and culture of the Mexican rapper. But yeah, Gary Davis gave us our name, man. We ran with it. It was unique. People would remember it.
Yeah.
It stood out. They didn't know what to make of it at first. You know what I mean? But yeah. R.I.P. G. R.I.P. buddy.
Yeah. So it just took off right about 2001.
Yeah. Facts. So, we was already, kind of making a name for ourselves in the circuit. We was doing shows here and there with Aztec Tribe. Was one of the first artists that we was doing shows with. But then we got like a little, independent label deal at the time with Bamboo Records. Shout out Maestro. Shout out Joe Jerusalem. The other two, artists from Exodus. I'm only 1/3. You know what I mean? So they gave us like a little independent deal, man. So what's funny about that? So we got a group. 3 Mexicans, Mexodus, and like our first show. You know what? It was more of an invite, but we was with Prince. We was with Common, Big Gip. I mean, you talking about legendary names because Gary Davis had his ties with Erykah Badu at the time. Another great gentleman, Stanley, Mr. Keys. He was the wizard on the keyboard. He used to play keys for Erykah Badu's band, so he had the whole hookup. So Bamboo Records, boom, elevated us. Next thing you know, we in Houston. We in the Houston circuit. This is like 2000. Doing shows, doing showcases, winning showcases. We was crushing the shows. Swisher House wanted to sign us at the time. There was never no numbers involved or nothing discussed, but I remember them being there at some of the showcases that we were doing out there. Man, it started to balloon. It started to take off. It was good, man. We landed a tour with Little Flip. Shout out to Little Flip. He had that song, I Could Do That, at the time, and it was huge. So they were putting together the first Texas tour, and we were opening up for him. Right out the gate. Imagine coming into the rap game and you already opening up for somebody that's on the radio. Your first tour. You know what I mean? You going to different cities. You seeing how the game works. You seeing like, whoa, man, this is dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Bamboo Records, man. Mexodus, man, did a lot of great stuff. Legendary stuff early on. Set the bar. Set trends. Shout out to Motor Soldiers. Shout out to Two Code Embassy. Land Embassy. No, my bad. Two Code Syndicate and Land Embassy. Because they was there too.
Yeah.
Everybody was there, man, But, we went on to sell 250,000 records, man, in an 8-year span, But again, this was back in the era, where there was
CDs.
no CD era, man. There was no social media. But, man, we was getting it. And it was a dope experience, man.
So how many albums did you have all together with Mexodus?
We dropped, I want to say 4 albums. Sign of the Times, The Mex Files, Customer Service. We had a mixtape with Diamond D. Shout out Diamond D from D-Town. Shout out Noriega. He was all there. He recorded most of our projects. And I want to say about 4 albums, man. High Definition was the last project that we did as a Mexodus
Group.
outfit.
So was that like the very end of the MEX?
No, I mean, it was towards the end of our run. We started to have a lot of internal problems. People was moving at different paces. Life was hitting people, And you know, I was just moving at a different pace, man. So I started recording like my solo music. You know,
Yeah.
probably about 2008, 2009. I started doing some solo projects. Uh, got into this little label by the name of Heads Up. Shout out CEO Elms, Elm Street.
What's up? What's up?
See, I didn't know that, did y'all? Me and Elms, we went solo, man. We dropped, what was it, 2 projects, 3 projects into
Yeah,
the
it was the lights, cameras, transactions.
Lights Camera Transaction and the Making of Boss Vegas. Word, yeah. 2008,
Hmm.
around that time. And yeah, man, those were great projects, man. I was coming into my own. I was doing different stuff. I wasn't, I was exploring.
Yeah.
We were making dope music. We were making music ahead of its time, and we were having fun with it, man. And we was doing it under our own terms, and it was great, man. I mean, we must have sold about what, like 10,000
Yeah.
copies of, yeah.
Yeah, we sold quite a few. I know that much.
Mm-hmm.
But you had some legendary folks in that album.
Yeah.
You had Coco, rest in peace, Coco Butter Brown.
Coco Butter Brown was on the album.
Yeah, we had who else was on there? Head Crack.
Head Crack was on the album. Head Crack blessed me with a song. Head Crack used to do the Caribbean Grill. They used to have battles, man, and we used to pull up. I was never a battle rapper, but he gave me the invite. We pulled up. I ain't gonna lie. I got on stage and I battled somebody. I think I battled Flotation Device, if I remember his name. Oh, this dude ate me up, bro. We fucking, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't a battle rapper. But Head Crack was like, yo, man, why don't y'all come and do a show? Like, do a show to introduce the whole battles.
Mm-hmm.
So we did it. We did a show. The song was The Game Goes On. The Game Goes On, and he loved it. He actually made it an intro to his show when he was on 97.9 with Keynote and Super K. And that intro ran for like 2 months, bro. Oh, man, Head Crack, salute, buddy. Always show love.
Yeah. So that was about what, 2008, 2009?
Yeah.
So that was the Lights Cameras Transaction project.
Mm-hmm.
So after that venture, that's when you end up what do you call it, hooking up with them boys, Accomplice.
Well, before the Money First era, I rehooked up with DJ Reeve.
Oh, okay.
Well, DJ Reeve had always been there. DJ Reeve broke the first Mexodus song, Dallas Stars, on Kane to Win. That really gave us the boost in the city.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Man, shout out DJ Reeve, man. Always showing love. But anyways, I re-hooked up with him. And it's funny because Mexodus had a song called Ignition.
Mm-hmm.
And it was on 14 markets from New York to California. Mexodus was reaching a level that we had never been. And we had worked for 10 years to get there.
Mm-hmm.
But due to internal problems, we couldn't fly out to these cities to meet the DJs for the meet and greets. So that kind of caused more turmoil, and that kind of really did the group in, so to speak,
Mm-hmm.
But my boy Reeve was like, man, fuck that, bro. I got some business in California. Come with me. I said, bro, let's go. 2009-ish, 2010.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first time I ever flew out to LA, where I saw how the game was working outside of Dallas. I was kicking around the same city blocks for 10 years, and when I finally saw how the game was functioning across the nation, especially LA, I was like, man, I'm thinking too small, So hooked up with Reeve for a short period in 2010, and then I hooked up with the Money First era. which ran for about a good 2 years. Yeah. Yeah, about
Hey,
2000.
I guess a lot of people won't know that
Probably 10.
you was rolling with Money First,
Yeah. Dog, Money
Accomplice.
First was some of the funnest times in my career, man. Shout out to Accomplice. Shout out to TRS, Mike Savage, the Generals of Money First. Man, we had a blast, man. So it's funny because I was coming back from Cali
Mm-hmm.
and I hooked up with my boy Comp. And I was kind of ready, for a break, but the Comp was like, nah, man, let's keep this shit going. So yeah, man, Money First, revitalized, reanimated the city. We did a lot of legendary concerts. We brought legendary artists to the city, man. It was like a fresh breath of air, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At a time where the city was for the taking, and so we took advantage, man. You know what I mean? And just did some legendary stuff, sold out shows, big car shows, the Dub show. I mean, you name it, man. So yeah, it was dope, man. And wow, bro, must have had like 10 artists. The Observer did a story on us one time, and they called us the Wu Tang of Dallas.
Oh wow.
And this is around the time with Jay Cruz. Shout out Jay Cruz. He invited me to 97.9 when he was working 97.9 for. They had a segment called "Raising the Bar." Well, they were tracking the movers and shakers at the time in the city, and we had a hot single out called "I'm My Own Boss" with Blast on the hook. Man, Blast killed that hook, man. That song was so dope, man. We used to love to perform it. As soon as we perform it at these shows, boy, they go crazy and they be singing it word for word, bro. It was dope. We started to record certain records, and man, it was just dope. It was a good time. It was a fun time, man. But man, like with everything, there's all change and growth happens. You know what I mean? And right around that time, I started shifting towards a different direction, man. Mainly because I had a daughter coming. I had a daughter coming on the way, and so I kind of drifted from the whole Money First. I wasn't making the studio sessions. I wasn't showing up to the meetings. I was out of the loop, you know. And there's that famous saying in showbiz. What's that saying? The show must go on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I never took it personal. But Money First ended up going towards a different direction, man, which spawned a legendary group, High Rollers, man. Shout out Word Life. They went on to do their thing, and they fucking rocked. You know what I'm saying? And they still rocking. So
Shout out to the High Rollers.
yeah, man. So people was going their way. My life was going a certain way too, man. I had a daughter coming, man, so I really had to stop selling dope and really figure, where we was going, because streaming and digital downloads wasn't really something, common for the regular, rapper at the time. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I say it was about 2015. And funny story. Shout out to my boy DJ Reeve. Superman. My phone rings. My phone been dry, bro, for a long time. I see Reeve calling me. I was like, okay. Man, what up, Meech? That's what we call each other. We call each other Meech. It's an inside thing. If you know, you know. If you was there, you'll know. So Reeve is like, hey man, I'm going to LA for the BET Awards. I'm working these events with the Hitman DJs, the core DJs. It was an alliance of DJs from all over the country that would have a retreat at the BET Awards. You're talking about red carpet events, shows, a bunch of stuff surrounding the show. He's like, yo, man, he's like, I got everything covered. You just, make your way there. I said, bro, I'm on the next flight. So we're gonna edit that out, but hold on. So yeah, man. So I'm like, I ain't got shit going on. I'm finna catch this flight to LA with my nigga Reeve. We land in LA, and it was like another childhood. It was like a motherfucker. You better get back into this shit. You better get back on a horse. You better get back and start riding because there's tons of opportunity. Now, mind you, I had been in 2010. Now it was 5 years later, and it's even more of a reality, right? So Reeve had me performing at red carpet events, and all kinds of stuff leading up to the show. But those first few years, we had never went to the BET show, the actual awards, right? It was in 2016 or 17 when it was in Atlanta that Reeve already had more pull. He had already been climbing rank, and he was doing work for K104 at the time too with his brother Hollywood Raymond, R.I.P. Hollywood Raymond. So Reeve was interviewing artists on the red carpet, bro, for K104. So Reeve was like, hey, man, I got an extra ticket for the show, for the BET show. You know what I mean? I had my boy J-Flow was with me. What up, J-Flow? My boy Julio G was with me. And he's like, yo, Vegas, man, I got a ticket for you, bro. Like, you down? I said, come on, bro. I'm down. He's like, but this is the catch. You're in the nosebleed, bro. You cool? I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm in that motherfucker. Where they were at, they were on the bottom towards the main amphitheater, right there by in front of the stage, bro. And they had mad fucking security. Motherfuckers with wires and shit. And I was like, man, where I was sitting, bro, I was like, man, ain't nobody even up here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm looking down there. I see Reeve chopping it up with Busta Rhymes, and he's over there laughing with celebrity this, celebrity that. I'm over here at the nosebleed. I'm like, man, fuck that. I'm going down there. Man, bro, I fucking managed to get by all the security. And next thing you know, I'm tapping Reeve on the shoulder. I'm right,
Right next to him.
Right next to him, bro. Taking pictures, man. It was a blast, man. But those experiences got me back into this mind frame. Like, man, you know what? I'm gonna make this happen. They're giving me a limit here? Nah. I'm going here. So and we used to always possess that hustle when we used to sell CDs. Remember?
Yeah.
You weren't gonna tell me no
No.
about buying a CD. You were gonna buy it one way or the other. So that started to resurface, bro, and it started to repurpose in my life, where I was like, nigga, I'm in the motherfucking BET Awards. I'm kicking it with so and so, woo, woo, woo. Young Thug was huge at the time, and so that started to kind of like get this new mentality going. So I say about 2018, I had already met my partner, Casper. What up, Casper? The Reeve. So Casper, man, bro, you gotta look him up, Elms. My boy Casper, and he hates when I call him Casper. What up, Robert? He is responsible for the elevation and the grand explosion of the most famous artists in the last 15 years. You name them. Jeezy. He worked these records for these artists nationwide, from Atlanta to LA. He created the DJ coalition. Get the best DJs from Milwaukee, get the best DJs from Utah, from Atlanta, Miami, and they all break records. You name it, Blueface, DJ Mustard, YG. He's responsible. He would have these retreats, bro, that I spoke about earlier. And so, he took a liking to me right away. He's like, who's this crazy-ass Mexican sneaking in everywhere?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They say, I'm in the VIP with this nigga. Hey man, what you doing here? I'm trying to be in the video, bro. What you talking about?
Be in the bigs.
So he took a liking to me, man. We became real close. So Casper was doing these placements, bro. Now check it out. He's already been in the line of firsts. This is where he's pioneers another trend. He's the first time I've ever heard tap in. Hey man, tap in. Casper was on that 2 years before everybody's doing it now on Facebook. Hey man, tap in, man, tap. And when I first heard it, I didn't know what the fuck tap in, where, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just the click of your finger. So he was already doing these STEM driven promos where he was creating barcodes. He was the first one to create the barcode in the game because now you see it everywhere. You come up to you can come up to a fan base and be like, "Hey man, take a picture of my barcode." All my stuff pops up.
Yeah.
Dude, he was doing that, man, years before. So Robert, man, he's very visionary. You know what I mean? So he had a partner by the name of Juice. He either go by Juice. He was shooting a movie, independent movie in L.A. called The Grid. And he was like, hey, yo, Vegas, man, check it out, man. My boy's shooting this movie. He had DC Young Fly in it, a couple other names. He was like, man, there's this part, man, you perfect for it, man. Yo, slick talking Joe Pesci, Vato, be perfect for it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what, bro? I'm down. He's like, man, I can cover your hotel-y, your food, but you got to make your way out here. So that ain't nothing new to me. I'm there. So we flew out to L.A. with my boy J Flo, and we was in this movie, man. It was dope. It was in the Hollywood Hills. We were shooting at Molly Mall's mansion. Which is a dope experience, man. I had never been on a set. I had never been in the Hollywood Hills. So it was like, it was pretty dope, man. And that kind of introduced me to this whole little acting parallel, if you will. You know what I mean? Was my boy Robert Casper.
So that's where that
began.
acting bug bit you.
That's where it bit me, man. So The Grid was a hyper reality movie, and what that means is that it upgrades new episodes every week on the net. You know what I mean? So it was like a unique project, but I was all in. So my boy Casper's like, hey, we're shooting like the second set of episodes in Atlanta. I'm like, bet, bro. What time you want me in Atlanta? We fly out to Atlanta. My boy J Flo was with me again, and we start shooting for the second set of shows for The Grid. So he's like, yo, man, I got your telly, I got your hotel, I got, woo, woo, woo. We pull up to the hotel that he booked for us. Bro, when you're talking about it was in the most hoodest part of Atlanta. I'm talking about I'm walking over throw up. There's prostitutes negotiating deals with fucking cars, trap boys running in and out of the hotel. I was like, what the fuck, bro? I was like, what are we doing here? Whatever. We go in. We settle in. I didn't see Juice or Casper for like 2 days. I'm in Atlanta for 2 days in this trap, fucking horrible death trap hotel, bro. Right?
Yeah.
Walking to the store for Rillos is a fucking suicide mission.
Damn.
So we sit in the hotel, babe. Me and J Flo, man, we smoking. And I was telling J Flo, I was like, man, I think this was a bad idea, bro. I was like, I'm about to throw in the towel, bro. I'm ready to go back to the D-town, bro, I ain't heard from this dude. None of that. So I remember J Flo telling me, yo, Vegas, nigga, you always talking about positive thinking, law of attraction, bro. It's like, come on, man. I said, all right, you're right. Cool. Let me refocus. I'm gonna give him another day. The next day he calls me. Yo, Vegas, man, this, that, and the third, man. Woo, my bad. We're on the way to shoot. So he comes through. We shoot at the telly, and then we go to this garage to do another scene.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I met Johnny Martinez. What up, Johnny? And it's funny because I would have never met him had I took off the day before.
Yeah.
So anyways, long story short, Martinez was cool. Johnny Martinez, he was a Mexican. He's a Mexican casting director in Atlanta. So Atlanta's like the new Hollywood. A lot of movies get shot in Atlanta. Tons of Netflix movies get shot there.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a man. He's the casting director, bro. He's the one putting the faces to the scenes. And we chopping it up, man. And man, Johnny's a cool dude. He's like, yo, man, so where you guys from? We're from Dallas. Y'all flew here all the way from Dallas? I was like, yeah, man, you know. So, man, he respected that, bro. And he was like, hey, man, there's a casting call for Bad Boys 3. He's like, if anybody deserves that, it's y'all. Y'all came. I'm like, bro, we down. And just like that, bro, I maybe 2 hours I knew Johnny. And he's already changing my life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So he put us on this club scene in Bad Boys 3, which if you look for like 0.2 seconds, you might see me dancing in the crowd.
Yeah.
But anyways, I was there with Will Smith, Martin Lawrence. I'm shooting the shit with Will Smith. I had this Versace shirt. I'm lying, it was a faux Versace shirt, but that hoe looked fly.
Yeah.
And then Will Smith comes in with the real Versace, and he's like, "Hey man, this guy's gonna have to take his shirt off, man. It's fly like my jacket." I'm like, "Hold on, man." So I'm starting to shoot the shit with Will Smith. Point is now I'm rubbing shoulders with different levels of the game. Dope experience, Bad Boys 3. They called J-Flo back to shoot more scenes. And I was like, damn, how come they call me back?
Mm.
And then I was like, okay, I know. Because there was this one part where we're in the club, bro, and they're like, yo, man, you know, you got to stand right here. But I started moving around everywhere. Next thing you know, I'm upstairs, I'm downstairs, and the director was like, hey, man, you're everywhere.
You got in the VIP section.
I was in the VIP. I was like, bro, you know, when you're in the club, man, you got to move around. But no, dope experience. And that led to Ozark, season 4. Same thing with my boy Johnny, 100. He hits me up. He's like, hey, man, Ozark season 4 is about to start filming. They're doing an opening scene with a mafia wedding, the cartel wedding. You down? Fuck yeah, I'm down. So we submitted our pictures, and I was just supposed to be like a wedding, just somewhere in the back of the party.
Mm-hmm.
But the pictures that I sent, you know, like I'm rapping, so they switched me up, bro. They called me and they're like, hey, you know what? Do you mind playing like a rapper hype man? And I was like, perfect. That's what I do. It's like, you know, we're gonna up your pay.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, yeah, man, it was dope. Ozark was, I got to meet Bateman. I forgot his first name. Jason Bateman. And it was dope, man. Great experience, man. Johnny Martinez came in the clutch, and it's just kind of been going from there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Did another movie in Atlanta called Ghosted, where I played like an Arabian. So now I'm switching from the regular, you know, malandrin, if you will, to you know, you know what I'm saying, a little more range, if you will.
Yeah.
But it's dope, man.
That's
dig it.
dope.
Oh, and it pays, man. Shout out to Netflix for them checks, baby.
Already, hell yeah. Get him some checks for being in different projects. That's dope. That's the dream, right? Ain't that why we're here? Why we strive to get?
Oh yeah, man. It was just dope, man. And you know, the craziest part about all that is just chance, man. You know what I mean? Just take a chance, man. And you know what I mean? That's what I've always been doing. So I've been out the music scene, right? My phone's still dry. After doing these little cameos here. Oh, and I did another cameo for Queen of the South. Right there next to the main boss, you know, man. I call it the $1,000,000 stare. I didn't say nothing, but I had this mean glare. I was like, yeah, I'm an enforcer.
Yeah.
Anyways, shout out to the casting director that I drove on the Uber to the set, and that's how I got caught. You know, got hooked up with that. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's just it's crazy because that kind of started to propel me back into the music. People are starting to call me. We're doing music again. I'm taking the initiative to get back out there to rebuild relationships, and you know what I mean. So it's been dope, man. So it's kind of like that also gave me another boost back into the music. So man, I'm loving it, man.
Yeah. I mean, I've been seeing you all over social media. You just came back from Houston.
Shout out to my boy Eternal, Mr. Never Die, the J Vosh Show, G Love, and Amaze. Man, yeah, it was love. It was
It was
love.
love. Yeah. Hey, yeah, shout out to the J Vosh Show. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's dope, man. As a matter of fact, I'm going to have Animes is coming through. And then after that, we're going to have Eternal and G Love. So shout out to them.
Yeah.
You know, we seeing them here shortly.
Yeah,
So,
we was out there in H-Town doing a show with Bizarre
Okay.
from D12.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I took some shrooms with Bizarre.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was crazy.
He's saying crazy. Was it bizarre?
It was a bucket list of mine.
Already, hell
But
yeah.
yeah, man, so yeah, it's just, you know, getting back into it. Starting to, how they say, get the ball rolling, balling again. Opportunities are coming in. I'm taking advantage of them. Dropped some new music. Got a new song, Luca Magic. It's on Spotify. It's streaming on all the platforms. That's huge for me because I come from selling CDs, you know. So now, you know, we're doing it the way it's supposed to be done. But yeah, man, it's just propelling, bro. You know, got a big show coming up with King Little G. Shout out King Little G. Shout out Smooth Vega. And Trees, bro. Club Trees.
Oh, hell yeah, that's big.
July 23rd, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm inviting the whole city, man. Come out there with me, man. Drinks on me. Come fuck with
Man.
your boy.
Shout out Smooth Vega, man. Hell yeah. That's another person that been doing major shit out here in the city.
Smooth Vega is
Yeah.
moving and shaker on another level, man. Very smart dude, man. Dude is very, very, man, just masterminds every move.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you mentioned that new single,
Yeah.
Luca Magic.
Luca Magic.
Hell yeah, that helps fire, man.
Luca Magic is a record that, you know, I'm you know, obviously paying respects to the city, to Luca, but the record is bigger than the Mavericks. You know, Luca's a worldwide brand. You know, he's European, he's international. You know, D-Town loves him. So that's the strength of the song, the strength of the marketing. Yeah, we're gonna throw in, you know, what we can or whatnot, but it's just a dope record, man. And right now I'm in the works with some heads at the office from the Mavericks, man. Maybe we can shoot it over there in that realm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're gonna pray for it, baby.
Hey, yeah. Well, shit. Let me go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and let them listen to the snippet.
Feel like I'm Luca, yeah. I feel like I'm Luca. I got that Luca magic, that Luca magic, that Luca magic, that Luca magic. OT full of shooters, yeah. Feel like I'm Luca, yeah. Feel like I'm Luca, yeah. I feel like I'm Luca, yeah.
That's dope. That was some fire.
You feeling that?
Hell yeah. Hey,
feeling
shit.
that?
Hey, let them know where they can find this.
All right, man. On all the streaming platforms, man. Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora. Search Luca Magic, LucaMagick. Luca Magic's on pop-up. Stream it, download it, do your thing. the track is it's an up tempo. It could be a club banger. It could be a trap song. It could be something you just rolling around the city with and just being proud, man. Got the magic. That's really what it's about.
Yeah, that was dope, man. Hell yeah, man. That's what's up. So, what other projects you also working on?
So right now, Luca Magic is the first single off the album Parkland Baby. It's a new LP. I should be done with that probably about mid-fall. I'm gonna have the illest artists of the city. Shout out to M. Dot. Shout out to Microwave Rolly. Shout out to my boy Rico Wepa. He's the other artist on Luca Magic. And so I just got some projects. Gonna drop the Parkland Baby, get that out there. I got some more acting gigs in the works. You know, man, we're gonna keep them tuned. We're gonna keep them guessing. I'm just excited, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be back. You know
Who do you have on the new project?
Well, I have an idea of who I want. It's about 70% done. So right now I'm gonna choose. Okay, he fits this song.
Okay.
So stay tuned, man. Y'all gonna really love this one.
Okay. Hell yeah. Just make sure I get the exclusive.
Oh yeah, you got it, baby.
Send me the email so I could, you know, when the album drops, you know, go ahead and plug people in, let them know where they could find the new Boss Vegas.
Parkland Baby, the official Parkland Baby LP.
So you're also working with M. Dot and Microwave Rolling.
Yes, sir.
I guess let us know a little bit about those projects.
Well, we dropped. We have a mixtape coming out. It's untitled. There's a few titles that have been thrown out. I was thinking the Grove Cliff, the Pleasant Cliff, Volume 1, kind of bring two hoods together. See, I grew up in Oak Cliff, and they from the Grove. But, you know, again, we're brainstorming. We got a new mixtape coming out. We got some dope music, 10 songs. And, yeah, man, Microwave Rolly is the up-and-coming young bull in the city, making noise. Been making noise for a minute. Was fucking with Lucky, dropping videos, getting 1 million views. I mean, dude's doing it. M. Dot, he's a legend. Man, he's a pioneer in the city. And, you know, they reached out to me and wanted to kind of get this, you know, get something going, man. And, you know, what's funny? He's been another pivotal spark into what I'm doing right now. Shout out M.
Hell yeah. Well, I like y'all's movement. I've been checking y'all out, see what y'all doing, and you know, it's pretty dope, man. Earlier you were speaking about you used to be at the Caribbean. What was it? The Caribbean
Grill.
The Caribbean Grill.
Yeah.
And you mentioned about freestyling, man. I got a little segment that I call the Brainasium.
Oh, you gonna put me on the spot?
You know what I'm saying? I always got to. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I mean? If you're down, we could throw a beat in. And
come on, man. I feel it froggy.
We could hit the Brainasium. So check this out. Back in the day, shit, when I used to roll around, I would come through and I would pick Vegas up. And we'd the ride would be full. And as soon as the last person was in the car, we would throw in that track. We would throw in the track, and then of course we would light that blunt.
Light one up.
And then we would hit the Brainasium. You know what I mean? So shit, we're gonna try it out, see what happens, man.
Yeah. Riddle me this, nigga, riddle me that. First nigga in the city with the triple D tap. Matter of fact, I spot the triple D hat. But they're like, yo, Vegas, man, chill. It's bigger than that. Yeah, it's bigger than rap. I've been in the trap. I came in this bitch, 100,000 exact. Motherfuckers is like, damn, boy, you went off. Yeah, that's right, nigga, set it off. It's the boss VZ. Yeah, nigga, they call me the Visa-nator. That's right, Boss Vegas. I'm known to be the hater. I beat up down to a pub and then go serve a pack. Then come back and this motherfucker serving up the trap. Oh shit. What up, Nazir? I'm in this motherfucker, yeah, nigga, it's my year. Boss Vegas coming through it, and these haters shed tears. They can't believe that I did it again, oh, what a dear. I don't wreck that in 20 seconds. They're like Boss Vegas, when's the Luka Magic record coming out? Nigga, come to the video shoot down in the south of the Jefferson. Getting more money than the Jeffersons. I'm stepping in with the Triple D Letterman. Yeah, that's right, nigga, I'm in this bitch I've ever been. The illest motherfucker, check the flow that I be spitting. Cause when the chicks come in, we all gonna be splitting.
Already. Hell yeah, man.
One take Jake, baby.
There you have it, man. Boss Vegas in the Brainasium, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I gotta give it up to you, man, because like I said, you know, not many enter the Brainasium.
Man, you either got it or you don't.
Hell yeah, man. That was dope, man. Hell yeah. So so I know you got trees coming up.
Yes, sir.
When is the video for the Luka Magic dropping?
So Luka Magic, the video's gonna drop. So we're shooting a video in a few days, but I'm gonna gather some more footage from the tree show. I'm gonna gather the crowd with the Luka Magic chant, and we're gonna throw that at the end of the video. So with that being said, the show's on the 23rd of July, Club Trees. Probably mid-August.
Okay.
Or probably before mid-August. A week into August.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. Hell yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Well, shit, man. Well, that's dope, man. All the ventures you got going.
Yes, sir,
I
man.
see you, man. I see you, man. I like to say is, you know, keep grinding. You know, I salute you for them years of fucking grind, bro, that you put in, man.
Well, you know, it's funny because, check it out. The hustle always comes full circle, right?
Yeah.
Me and you, Boss Vegas and Money Elms, we started out with this dream 20-some years ago. We started that journey.
Yeah.
And it brought great results. Full circle. Now me and you starting a new journey. You feel me? You got the dope podcast, the biggest organic, growing, hottest podcast. I mean, dude, you know, your guests.
Appreciate it,
The
man.
list of your guests is like on another level. I'm even honored to be here. I'm surprised you remembered me. But so see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so now I'm on a second childhood of my career. So are you. And I'm fucking excited to see what the next 10 years bring.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what's up, man. Hell yeah. So, y'all be looking out for that Luka Magic.
Luka Magic, baby.
Because it's out there.
It's out. Go stream it.
Streaming platforms,
Come on.
get onto it. Luka Magic,
on,
Boss
man.
Vegas, man. Get it,
Go
man.
back.
Most definitely, man. And we'll definitely be looking out for that project and the music video coming
sir.
up. And I'll be posting stuff on my story, Instagram, Facebook. You can check it out. My boy got some shit coming out. You know, you can see it on there. I'll be definitely promoting it on there. So, hell yeah, bro. Hey, it's an honor having you here. I appreciate you coming through, man.
Appreciate you having me, man.
Shit, you got some shout outs?
Man, you know, it's too many to remember, but I'm going to recognize immediately who's been with me in this latest journey. What up, J Flow? What up, Rico? Puerto Rican Rico, J Barrera. What up, Elm Street?
What up?
What up, M. Dot? Microwave Rolly. And just real quick, let me mention the young bulls doing it big right now in the city, man. FMF Goon, I see you, dog. Got a record for you. Yo, Leo, Gutter, got a record for you, bro. Y'all niggas doing it. Shout out to my boy Snow, Too Cold, You Dog, Immortal Soldiers, Renaissance, S.A. Logue, Land Embassy, everybody that was there, man. And y'all still here. We doing it, baby. We still rocking.
There you go, man. Boss Vegas in the fucking house. Hell yeah, man. Man, like I said, man, appreciate you coming through, showing me some love. You know, salute to you.
Thank you, sir.
And best of luck in all your business ventures, in the movies, in the music game.
Thank you, brother.
Can't wait to see you starting on a big major road
Thank
somewhere.
you, brother. It's coming. Oh.
Hell yeah, most definitely, man. So yeah, man, appreciate all the
Yes,
viewers, you know, all the followers, all the likes, everything, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate the love. And like I say, man, keep your ears to the streets. I'll catch you on the block. Peace. Money Elms. Yeah.